What it is, what it do. Welcome to another episode of T3MU TV. It's your boy Nero, and you know when you see my face, I got a special guest. I got the Brody in the building. My boy Ceejay. What up, bro?
What up, Brody?
You feel me?
You already
know. Give him a
know.
little intro, but this my bro. We been through the wars together. We played ball. I went to Dorchesters with him, came over there, joined him. We had a good senior season. I stayed for an extra year after. But we going to talk about his story and his player development and what he doing out here for the kids. What's
yes,
up?
sir. Yes, sir. You know the vibes, bro.
Okay,
Happy to be here, T3MU.
You know that.
Yeah,
we up.
Yeah.
Yes,
we
sir.
up, for sure.
So my first question for you is what got you into basketball? What made you start playing basketball?
Not even going to hold you, bro. I played for sure, like when I was a little kid. Mm-hmm. Growing up, cousins, outside grandma's crib.
Yeah.
Throwing the hoop up, playing for sure.
Yeah.
Outside the back of my crib, you know me, hostile environment. Yeah. Back of my crib, I'm hooping. You know what I'm saying? But always growing up, I was always short.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get growth spurt until I got into high school.
Okay.
So I was always short. So, like, taking basketball serious, I didn't even do that till I was older.
Okay.
Like, growing up, I was playing basketball, but I wasn't developing like myself. Like, it was just a hobby.
Yeah, you were just playing.
Love. It was just a hobby at the time.
The homies come like, yo, let's play ball.
Exactly.
But I ain't gonna lie, the first time I met you was when I was living over there on Capon, and we used to play at the complex.
Yeah.
And I did you something crazy.
Yeah.
But listen, he gave it back, bro. Listen, it's not even fair no more. You feel me? It's not even fair. But we back there, I remember your pops like, yo, force him left. Yo, pops right, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You came a long way from there.
Yeah, you was a hooper, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was taking it serious, bro. At the time, I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was a family kid. We was family reunions, and I was living like a kid outside, running around.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I ain't
developed
fun. That. Yeah, I ain't developed that till later on.
So, where did you work on your game at? Was it an outside thing, or was you in a gym?
Honestly, when I first started to take basketball serious, 9th grade, I started going to the Harlan School. Okay. Like, I would play basketball outside my crib until the Harlan School opened up in the afternoon. Okay. Once the Harlan opened up in the afternoon, I was over there hooping against God knows who, bro.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even be able to tell you. Like, just regular kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why I started working on my game, man. Okay. And I really wasn't like a workout type of guy. I wasn't one of those. It was just the open run. I'm just hooping. Just learning how to hoop. Yeah, just learning how to hoop.
Okay. So did you play in any leagues when you was younger?
Nothing.
Before high school?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You were just playing?
Not one.
Did you play middle school?
Nope. I ain't had a grade.
Never?
Me, bro.
But they wanted you to play?
No. Like, they had, like, I was at the Mildred, bro. Mildred was...
Yeah, they was tough.
Mildred was
Ryan,
tough.
Sean,
yeah, Ducky.
DeVell,
yo, they was all there.
Oh, yeah, I can't forget about Duck.
Yeah, they was all there.
Shout out to all of them. They killed
For sure. They was wilding. In middle school, they was tough. I knew it was slow for me. And it was like, you need to see averages. I was class clown, man. You know what I'm saying? I was 5'8", bro. Class clown. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to impress girls.
At that time, you really wasn't thinking about the NBA?
Nothing.
All right. So no AAU neither?
No AAU. Never in my life, bro. Ever.
So you go to high school and you end up at Dorchester. Was that by choice or like?
Nah, that was just by, you know what I'm saying? Like, the rest of the family was there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My grandmother lived right around the corner. Rest of the family, like, was going there. So mom was just throwing, you know what I'm saying? Just throwing us all in there.
You going to Dorchester because the family over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did you try out for the team your freshman year?
My freshman year, tried out.
Who was the coach?
John Evans was the coach.
Okay.
John Evans was the head varsity coach. Mm-hmm. Desai was the JV coach. Uh-huh. Johnny was the freshman coach. Mm-hmm. He was just now getting into the school too, same time I was.
Okay.
So
shout out to Johnny, that's the coach. Feel me?
Coach of the year again. Coach of the year again this year.
Yes, sir.
That's my guy. Fell short of the accomplishment, but you know, that's my guy. That's what he do.
Yes, sir. He got two of them things.
Absolutely. After me, but
what, bro? After us, bro. I wasn't feeling that. I mean, I like it because a little.
We had our chance.
We did.
We had our chance.
We had it.
Not as many times, but we had our chance.
So your freshman year, you play what?
Yeah. So my freshman year, this is literally like tryout. Mm-hmm. Line everybody up on the line. Mm-hmm. Like on 3, we gonna run. 1, 2, I start running. Coach blows the whistle. Evans blows the whistle.
Yep.
Get out. I'm looking like, huh? Like, you not listening. I said on 3. Get out.
But you ran on 3.
I ran on 2.
Oh, okay.
I was early. I was one of those, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm eager. I run into a wall, you know what I'm saying? Like, get out.
Yeah.
Literally off the 2. Like, whistle, get out. So, you know me, I'm grabbing my stuff from freshman in high school. I'm like, dang, bro, it's slow for me. Like, I'm damn near in tears. Johnny come out. Yo, that's all right. Don't worry about that. Just come to the freshman practice with me tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, cool. So I'm in the freshman practice, hitting corner 3 balls. Okay. I don't know why. Like, that was just...
That's the pocket.
That was the shot. You know what I'm saying? That was just the shot. So he's like, kept telling me, like, yeah, you can get paid off that shot. Like, you can get paid off that shot. You hit it enough, you can get paid off that shot.
Did you believe, when he was saying that, did you believe in yourself already, or was it him pushing, he was instilling that into you slowly?
Yeah, slowly, by day, bro. Like, day by day. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never have nobody even have that type of faith.
Yeah.
So, like, for him to say that, I'm taking it, you know what I'm saying? Like, word, like, yeah, I'm going to stay in the gym now. He said, I can get paid off that? Ain't nobody ever tell me that before.
Yeah, I'm
going to go crazy.
Facts.
So, you know, I just stayed with it. Ended up playing that whole freshman year, but we didn't really have that many freshman games because, you know, there ain't that many freshman teams in the city. It's JV varsity, that's it. If you don't make one of those, it's really slow for you, honestly.
Yeah, you just getting some maybe 10 games, maybe.
Less than that, bro. Damn. Like 5 and less, something like that.
Because I remember playing y'all my freshman year when I was at New Mission. And we played.
Might have caught us on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Might have caught us on the weekend game. Yeah, absolutely. But I ain't really play much my freshman year. Like, competitively, like, we practiced a lot.
Yeah.
But I ain't really play much. So going into that sophomore year, I'm like, shoot, I'm going back to tryouts. Yep. End up making JV. You know what I'm saying? Being a big part of JV. Me, Trey.
Shout out to Moon.
Yeah, you know the vibes. My
man Moon, baby.
Yeah. That's the guy.
You know what I'm
saying? That's the
Brody.
Guy. That's the first tween in history.
Bro,
first tween in history.
Trey was saying, not Trey, but Lil Trey that we know from the Wild was saying, like, yo, when we was younger, Trey was like... Trey was
Draymond.
Yo, he was Draymond before Dre, for real.
Trey was Draymond before
Shout
anybody
out to my
even
dog,
knew.
Man. You can't hold him down there,
Can't hold him. That sophomore year, we made noise, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that sophomore year, we made a lot of noise. Blowing people out.
Yeah.
Like, big games like Burke. Like, Brighton got with us, but it was a late game.
It was like y'all learning experience.
Yeah, that's what we were just learning. We were still young.
And what would you say at that time? Because, you know, I would say freshman year was you wetting your beak, like, getting right, trying to see what it is. But what would you say was the best part of your game in your sophomore year, knowing that you playing?
Starting to get confident in the 3-ball, starting to shoot it like with confidence, like catching and shooting. Like, at the time, it wasn't a lot of like man defense in JV. Like when we was playing JV, it was a lot of 2-3. So
you might get a press. That
absolutely. That's why Brain got with us. Absolutely, we wasn't learning how to dribble back then, which we should have. We wasn't learning how to dribble back then. But yeah, it was like just catching that basketball, just shooting the 3-ball, bro. Just making sure like, oh yeah, this is cash, especially at home. Your home gym's it. Like, we cashing out in there. You know the vibe. We cashing out in there.
Nah, no
like,
funny.
So, you know, that's me on Facebook and all that. Mr. 3 Me Up. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what,
yes, sir. We doing
that's
it.
What, you know what I'm saying? That's you got to know me as that. That's
sir.
me. Yeah, for sure.
So would you say Johnny was a big help to developing your game?
Oh, that was him. I ain't even going to hold you, bro. I credit it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did the work in the gym, but all the motivation, all the push, that's on him. Yeah, that's on him, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. He did stuff outside of basketball that, you know what I'm saying, can't even repay him for. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big part of my life. Like, I wouldn't be who I am today without bro.
Fact. Shout out to Johnny, man.
Shout out.
Good dude. So what would you say is your best game in high school or your favorite game in high school?
Not even gonna hold you, bro. I got dropped. Playing JV at home, my man Moon. I swear to God, bro, I got dropped. Burke game. I didn't really get dropped. Dog stepped on my foot.
Yeah, you know how it go.
Yeah, as I'm running backwards, step on my foot. Feel me? I fall. Crowd goes crazy. I'm like, dang, bro. Like, and we was getting with them too. But I'm pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like, the side called me to the bench, grabbed me by the jersey. You know what I'm saying? Pulled me real close. He's like, Every time you hit a three, turn around, blow a kiss at him. He's like, blow a kiss at him. You know,
Yes,
he's wild.
sir.
He's like, blow a kiss at him. He's like, or even stick your middle finger up. He's like, we don't care. He's like, you got to do that. He's like, that's what you do.
So that's
you know
what
I'm saying?
Just in that crazy in the
Oh,
Ceejay.
he's tapped. He's tapped. You know what I'm saying? Like playing for him, he was tapped. Like there was times where I'm like, oh man, he might be a little bit too crazy, but nah, I love playing for that dude, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like outside of all the basketball stuff, like I run through a wall for them coaches, bro. I swear, like
they gave me a good 2 years over
yeah,
there.
bro. They did a lot. They did a lot for sure. But Desai was definitely the one that, you know what I'm saying, I'm turning into an animal, you know what I'm saying? Like that was just the culture that was being brewed up at the time. Yeah.
Because Dorchester, you know what I'm saying, for a while wasn't it. You
After
know what I'm saying?
Esco,
After Esco and D Carter left, bro, it was over.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all brought it back along with bringing me on to, you know what I'm saying?
That junior year, I was gonna come off the bench. I got on varsity. I was gonna come off the bench. Trey Bass had ended up tearing his ACL.
Ooh. He was nice too. Shout out to Trey
Bass was a force. I ain't even gonna hold you. Shout out Trey Bass, man. He was tough. Yeah,
I seen him in his best days too at Roxbury Wild.
He was a get it off the rebound and go coast to coast. I'm not even gonna front lay N1s.
Thank you.
All that. Couldn't shoot for nothing, but will lay you. Yeah, he will lay you. And he was
lucky he couldn't.
Strong guard. Yeah, for real. Strong guard. Fact. Absolutely. But that junior year, he tore his ACL. Johnny ended up putting me in the starting lineup. First game of the year.
Okay.
And shout out my boy Lil. Lil had found out. Lil had found out about his brother. Yep. You know what I'm saying? His brother's situation that same night was playing Westie. I'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? Started that game. Ended up having a good game. I don't know I can't remember if we won or lost. I think we won. I had ended up hitting a big shot. Johnny told me, call the timeout. I was like, you're going to hit this shot and then we're going to call another timeout. Yep. Caught the ball, hit the shot, call the timeout. You know what I'm saying? That's just him still instilling that confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just him doing that. But that junior year was the year that I thought was a big year for me because I started playing a lot of basketball. I could tell. Being a gym rat. You know what I'm saying?
Because you started coming to the Y with us.
Exactly.
And that was like pull up at 6, we here.
After practice.
We was there every day.
After practice, we was there every day just competing. You know what I'm saying? Against good people too. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, I was in the hall and playing open runs, but it was with people that ain't really hooping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So OGs or they
so I'm killing.
Been done.
Yeah, so I'm killing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but playing with y'all at the Y, it's like, oh yeah, now I got to really work on my game because I might get strapped tonight. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody trying to get strapped in there. Like,
not in the Y, bro.
No, especially not on no Friday night. Not on teen night.
Not on teen night, bro. Because you got to hold that for the whole weekend.
Yeah, you can't get strapped on teen night. They might take your wings and your pizza, fam.
You definitely ain't eating. Not over here. Let me see that.
They might take your wings and your pizza, fam. I swear.
Definitely. So you would say your junior years where you really like.
Yeah.
Did you, after, like, around that time, would you say you started dreaming, like, okay, I think I could go maybe D1, or maybe at least, you know what I'm saying, have that dream, bro?
I'm not even going to hold you, bro. During high school, I wasn't even thinking about college, bro, because I was just starting to hoop, you know what I'm saying? I was just starting to hoop, so I was just enjoying the game of basketball, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoying playing, you know what I'm saying? I had an opportunity to play, and I'm just enjoying play so much, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about college until my last game in high school. Like when we lost to Milton, I wasn't thinking about college, bro. Damn. I wasn't thinking about where I was going. You know what I'm saying? Like we played against Emmanuel that senior year, or not Emmanuel. We played at Emmanuel College. Yeah. We played that team from New Jersey, and I ended up playing well at the beginning of the game. Yeah. Emmanuel coach told me oh yeah, we gonna talk to you about recruiting and stuff like that. But I didn't have the grades to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even thinking about college. You know what I'm saying? Like guidance counselors telling me, RCC, Bunker Hill. You know what I'm saying? That's just where they forced us to. You know what I'm saying? Like we was just thinking that small. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking big time like that. I just wasn't
pushing us to RCC.
Yeah, that's all.
Just go to college.
Yeah, that's all. I wasn't even. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know no college outside the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just where it was at.
That's facts, because I ain't know no college out the city. All I knew was D1 colleges, bro.
everything that we did,
and
bro.
I was far from it.
Yeah, everything that we did was within the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like junior year, I started playing BNBL too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just extra competitive basketball for me. So
And
I was just enjoying it.
I feel like your junior year is when you started talking your shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I like. It was low key, you know, before anybody knew I was going to Dorchester. It was you. And I remember one day you walked in the gym and you was like, yo, you think you getting my starting spot? Not happening. But, you know what I'm saying? At the time, bro, I would look at that and be like, yo, why Jizz at me today? But when I look back at it, bro, I'd be like, yo, I love Jizz, bro, because he was just competing, bro. You was just a competitor, bro. He was just a competitor, y'all. He went hard for this shit. He wasn't joking around
because
with it
it's all I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. It's all I had.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Once I started playing basketball, it's like I don't got nothing else to do. I don't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, I was a family kid. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta eventually it's break off time. You know what I'm saying? Like where
everybody do that.
Yeah, you gotta start forming your own situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once I started hooping, it's like that's it. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Like, but it was only on a small scale, like high school basketball, BNBL. That was it. Like I wasn't thinking about doing nothing else. Like,
and I would say I was gonna ask you your senior year when I came over. It was a memorable year. You know what I'm saying? We did our thing.
Yeah, it was lit.
But
bro.
I was gonna ask you where did your defense when did that come into play? Cause you really took it was you took passion on that side of the floor. You wasn't letting up. Like me, I'm offense and on the other side I don't care. But you was you was with it, bro.
Because I had it
up in people's shit. He was up in whoever.
Yeah.
He was at practice like Johnny. Give me the whoever the best.
I need the best player. Yeah.
I'm taking them tomorrow.
That's me.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
For sure. So.
Nah, that's just from you know what I'm saying. Like Johnny had told me one day, like you gotta find your way on the floor, and then give me a reason not to take you off the floor. You know what I'm saying? And it's like growing up, I ain't gonna hit every shot every game. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't one of those type of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a high volume shooter, but when I shot the ball, I made the shots that you know what I'm saying. I shot. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. But I was hanging my hat on that end, bro. That was just it. Like I'm gonna hang my hat on that end because that's gonna keep me on the floor.
Yeah.
I just want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to play at the end of the day. That's gonna keep me on the floor. Then that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's rebounding, I'm gonna go do it. Yeah. That's where I got that whole persona. Is like I play any position. I'll guard any position. You know what I'm saying? Like
Def did talk like that. Like I'll play point guard.
I'll do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just to stay on the floor because that's all I wanted to do was play. If I'm sitting on the bench,
you was so early. I feel like Will wanted to trust you with the ball, but you was still so early that he couldn't
way
put
too
it
early. And I don't even hold no grudge against him for that neither. Like high school, I did exactly what I was supposed to do.
Facts.
Catch and shoot, 3-and-D guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even want to put the ball on the floor too much. I'm not even going to front. I was, you know what I'm saying? If they press me, I'm giving it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving that pill up, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'm not even, I ain't one of those. I ain't going to cap. Yeah. I was giving the pill up if they was pressing us.
Yeah, we was.
You know what I'm saying? So Johnny was smart enough to know. You got Khalil at the top of the press. You got Ice at the top of the press. Put Ceejay in the back corner. Ceejay catch and shoot. Yep. You can't get to me fast enough.
Nope.
But basketball is going cash.
Easy
cash
too.
out. Don't press us. You can't press us now.
Yeah.
We got two good guards up front. I catch the basketball in the corner and shoot it. Trey in the middle. He turn around and can dribble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it was.
That's a layup or a foul.
We had a great team, bro. Sticks on the baseline. We had a great team, bro. Great team, bro. It was a force.
I think if we had more plays for Sticks, like throwing oops to him, if he took a more,
we was on a small scale, bro.
We was
on a small scale, bro. We just wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we hung our hat on making the game nasty, bro. We made every game nasty.
We did.
Made every game nasty, bro. And that's how we won most of our games, but we wasn't smart yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, Khalil played a lot of years on varsity.
Yep.
But he just wasn't smart yet. We were still kids, you know what I'm saying? We were still kids.
We were still learning.
Yeah. There's too many people that, you know what I'm saying, like, wasn't big names in the city at all. But you just put a bunch of them together, a bunch of dogs together, and that's
make something
happen. We made something out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we definitely shook the city up.
Oh, absolutely.
And really opened them doors to Tech who they are now. You know
absolutely, we definitely paved that.
So I never asked you about that Milton game. How did you feel like after that?
I was crushed, bro. I was crushed.
That was your last high school game.
Yeah, I was crushed, bro. Partly because I think I could have did more. You know what I'm saying? I could have hit more shots. Partly because I'm just like, dang, bro, like, it's just over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that team was just crazy, bro. Like, from the coaching staff down to the managers, bro.
That was the last chance you high school.
Yeah, bro. That year was just crazy. It was memorable. It was from what we did, like, just to get there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the 3 games in the 3 days, no senior night. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no senior night, bro.
Nothing.
We played,
that's true.
We played Latin Academy, Westie, Brighton. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Latin Academy at home, washed them. No, Latin Academy away.
Yeah.
No Khalil. We didn't have no Khalil the first 2 games. Those first 2 games. Got with them.
We called that ruining their senior night.
Ruined their senior night.
Yeah.
Went to Westie. Ruined their senior night.
Ruined it.
Went to Brighton. Destroyed their senior night. Senior night was destroyed.
And
Davon scored 1,000 points. Destroyed them that night. You know what I'm saying? We just, like they couldn't have the love that they were supposed to have on their senior night because we ruined it.
We ruined it. And they didn't get the dub. So
I was crushed, bro.
And
no senior night.
City up after that.
Absolutely, for sure.
Like people were scared if we would have got to the Garden. So yeah, was you mad that you didn't become an All-Star your senior year? Because I felt like you could have been thrown in there.
I was.
You was?
Yeah, I was.
My fault.
Nah, you good.
Sorry,
I was.
Got the wrong. My fault. He was an All-Star.
Nah, it was lit that year. I was. I remember. I might still got a flick.
Trey,
me.
Dakari, Sticks.
We did have 3. We had 3. Brian had 4.
Okay.
And
you right. How did I miss that?
Yeah, it was jumping. I remember I wore.
Y'all, my fault.
You know the vibes. you know the vibes. I think I got a flick of that All-Star game. Though. I was wearing 6 rings. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. Them 6 rings.
How did you feel about that? From coming from your freshman year playing freshman, and then playing JV your sophomore year, and then going to varsity, and then you only had 2 years of varsity.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So how did that feel like?
Nah, it was just crazy. It was so crazy to me. I probably hit 1 shot in that game, bro. That's how crazy it was to me. Like I was just starstruck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been a part of nothing like that. It was at Northeastern, you know what I'm saying? Like big old gym, you know what I'm saying? Mad people in there. Yeah. It was just jumping, you know what I'm saying? Like that was a new environment to me. Yeah, that was totally new environment to me. So I think I probably hit 1 shot. I ain't even gonna cap. And like the Brighton boys did what they did, like they always do. They ended up pulling that game out for us at the end, for real. I remember chilling in the locker room at halftime, like, all right, that's enough playing around.
Is that what you
enough alleys?
Did you and Davon like talk that before that?
Yeah, that's where
first met.
That's where we got cool, like, yeah, for sure. That's where we first met.
Shout out to Viz, man.
Shout out Viz, because Viz know I didn't like him in high school, fam.
Yeah, bro.
Viz know I didn't like it, but that was just Johnny, bro. That was Johnny every day, bro. Johnny coming to me like, yeah. Davon had 6 threes last night. Yeah, he the best shooter in the city.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He put that battery in your back in the right way, though.
Crazy. You can say he the best shooter in the city, but I'm the best shooter in the state. Tyler Nelson playing and all that. I didn't care.
We with him.
Yeah, we with him. Me and Dean was combining for 8, 9 threes a night. Yeah, bro. That's what we do.
Tapping the head.
B Hall on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like,
bro.
I got my full name on Twitter, B Hall. Shout out B Hall.
Shout out B Hall for real.
If you real basketball in the city, you know B Hall used to hype us, fam.
You know.
B Hall used to hype. And used to hype a lot of y'all stats too.
Yeah.
I seen a couple triple doubles out there when I was in high school that y'all wasn't getting.
You feel me?
But it's all right.
It's all love.
You know, definitely.
Shout out to him for real for that.
Absolutely.
So after your senior season, you going? Did you get recruited to go to Newberry? Like, how did that work out?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this story, right? Mm-hmm. And this story's crazy. I swear to God, bro. Johnny's driving me home one day.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, you want to go with me to Newberry tomorrow? He's like, Ice and Sticks got a recruitment visit. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, word, I'll go. Brought me up there. I'm sitting in the room. Yeah, to Newberry.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the room. Ice, Sticks, D-Stu, Davon. Might have been Freddie. Bunch of people from the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, bunch of people from the city in there.
Yeah.
They got us in the room. They talking to them. They really talking to them. You know what I'm saying? They got no clue who I am, why I'm even there.
Yeah.
But Johnny just brought me.
Yeah.
They ended up playing a little scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
I had my kicks on me, of course.
Yep.
Kicks on me. I think I had some jeans on that day, but you know us, we got the shorts
under. We keep
ready
the shorts under because we ready to play ball.
I'm ready for that. That was me. I was ready for that. Put the kicks on.
Yes, sir.
They had a little scrimmage. They brought me off the pond. I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
Lays. You know what I'm saying? Defense.
Mm-hmm.
I emailed the coach, like, I might be thinking about coming there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might, try walk on.
Yeah.
Try out.
Yeah.
He's like, you come to the school. I got something for you. I didn't know what he meant. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what he meant, but I'm like, shoot, that's the only school I got. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no other school. No. I'm going to RCC.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So at that time,
that was your plan. But if you didn't have Newberry on the table and Johnny didn't take you there, you would have went to RCC.
Yeah, bro, that's probably where I would have ended up. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know it was that deep, Ceejay.
Bro, I didn't know.
I thought you already had a couple things lined up.
Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. I was just, I'm living it day by day.
Yeah.
That's it. And that just, you know what I'm saying? That just shot me a little punch in the back. Like, oh, yeah, you might have a little spot there.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ended up going to the school and I ended up seeing my name on the paper. And, like, they're like, oh, yeah, a little, like, recruited.
Yeah.
It was a recruited side and then there was a non-recruited side of the paper. And I was on the recruited side. I'm like, word, like, I got a little spot. Like, I'm good. Like, I went, talked to the coach. Gave me a basketball shirt, and that was the start of Newberry. You know, was
that a big relief off your shoulder because it was almost like you was out there, like no certain. You feel me? Like
I had no idea, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if I didn't hoop, I would have just probably went to school. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like I had no idea, but seeing that was like, word, like I get to hoop still. You know what I'm saying? Like I just get to hoop still.
More life.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking like anything other than, oh, word, like, I get to hoop. I was kind of, like, scared, like, dang, like, who's on the team, like, what the team, like, what's the coach, like, what's practice, like, what's a college practice, like, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, Johnny's practices was crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking.
T-shirt slides, bro.
What? I'm thinking if that's high school practice, college practice 10 times worse than that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I'm Division III, so, you know what I'm saying?
Still,
like,
I think Division III be teed up.
Some.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, I thought our practices was only an hour and a half, 2 hours. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? High school, we in there from 5 to 8.
Dogs, bro. We in there forever. We in there more than work study.
Yeah, bro. We in there from 5 to 8.
Don't quote me on that, please.
Yeah.
We in there more than work study,
yeah, bro. We was in there from 5 to 8, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, practicing, like, really going hard. Competing. You know what I'm saying? Like, conditioning. Yeah. Crazy, bro. Like, I ain't never had no practice like a high school practice again, bro. I swear to you.
Damn.
I put down my life, bro.
So your first practice at Newberry wasn't that tough?
No. I was good because I was already, you know what I'm saying? I'm already conditioned like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already
You was
hooping.
Already playing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had came off a great summer that year. Going to the PNBL Final Four.
Yeah, we was going crazy. Never forget it. If it wasn't for Monty falling off that scooter, man, we would have won the whole day. We would have been playing JA in the chip at RCC.
That would have been Roxbury versus Dorchester before what we got right now.
Exactly, man.
You feel me? My boy Ceejay said, yo, listen, I already lost here in States. I'm not trying to lose.
I was not trying to lose in there again, bro. Oh, my God.
We went crazy that summer, bro.
I was tight. Yeah, that was a good summer, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But you went to Newberry, and it's new because they put the ball in your hands. For the first time, somebody trusted you and said, yo, I'm going to put the ball in your hands. I see you can run the offense. How did that feel? Because I know how it felt when you came back to the Y, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clear out.
Yeah. I was way more comfortable.
I got it.
Yeah, I was way more comfortable.
But I ain't going to lie, though. It helped. I like your playmaking skills.
Yeah.
Because the way you look. You look for your options, bro. You're not just... You know what I'm saying? Some dudes just look and get that pick and score.
Before I even went to college, bro. Johnny's like, in order for you to play in college, you're going to have to be able to put the ball on the floor a little bit more. Word. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about that throughout the summertime, even before going there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm in the Holland, you know. I'm trying to work on ball handling skills. Like
so you did work on your ball handling skills before going to Newberry?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to work on ball handling skills. Yeah, absolutely. Like, me trying to do it. And I was probably doing it on a small scale. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't really, at the time, I ain't really know what I was doing.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just working out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I ended up going to Newberry. He ended up telling me like, oh, nah, like you got to play point guard. You know what I'm saying? It probably was because I couldn't score at a high level like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't create for myself.
You couldn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can create.
At that time.
Yeah, I can create for others perfectly, but I can't create for myself.
Yeah.
I can make a quick drive and then swing out for a 3-ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is what, you know what I'm saying, basketball basically is nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the time it was like, yeah, like, where, like,
finally.
But at the time I'm like, I started watching college basketball a lot more, so I started to fall in love with like watching point guards play a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like Chris Dunn, like that was probably like my favorite college player when I was in college, other than Baz. It's like Chris Dunn is like, oh yeah, Chris Dunn's
Baz and Chris Dunn.
Baz and Chris Dunn was those guys. Like Baz is a super mid-range scorer, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I tried to work on in college. Chris Dunn was getting triple doubles. I wanted a triple double so bad in college, bro. Like that
you
was
got
like
one though.
I didn't. I was so close. I was flirting. Dave Vaughn and them always laugh at me like, yeah, he was flirting with a tripped up, bro. I was always flirting with a tripped up, bro. Like I was making myself so tight because I couldn't get a tripped up. It'd be like somebody will miss 2 shots, or you know what I'm saying, like Ice will take a rebound from me. You know what I'm saying, like which he does. You know what I'm saying. That's him. That's his game.
Ice is aggressive.
34 and 13. I
used
to see that on the regular.
He was there right away too, right? He was there your freshman year?
No, he wasn't. He ended up transferring in. I was only there myself. My freshman year. My first semester. Season. First semester I was by myself.
Okay.
Second semester Davon ended up coming. We ended up becoming roommates.
Okay.
He ended up coming, but he didn't even end up starting to play at first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on the team myself the whole first year. You know what I'm saying?
Just rocking out.
We started 0-7, Dean. Started 0-7. I called Johnny. I'll never forget, bro. I called Johnny damn near crying. Like, yo, I got to get out of here, bro.
You didn't want to start the process all over again.
It wasn't that. It's like, where you going to go? I put that on my life, bro. I keep it strictly 100 with you up here, bro. I keep it strictly 100 with you up here, bro. It's like, where you going to go? Johnny didn't say that to me, but now as I'm older, it's like, where was I gonna go at the time?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so he told me on the phone, like, just another like putting the battery in my back. Like he's like, yo, man, they took a chance on you. He's like, you can't leave him now. He took a chance on you. He's like, and I think you can make something good out of what's going on up there. Okay. Like you fit, and I'm like, all right, man, like I'm gonna stick it out. Like I'm a loyal dude, anyways. Like I'm gonna stick it out. I wasn't one of those to. You know what I'm saying? Like change schools and stuff like that. Even though my mom probably wouldn't have went for that neither. You know what I'm saying?
I think they loved you at Newberry. So you
absolutely
wasn't going nowhere.
Absolutely. But Newberry was me after 10 days up there.
Yeah. So you wouldn't say it was a hard adjustment playing point guard?
No, it wasn't a hard adjustment because I was so accustomed to getting off the ball anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like just coming up and making a move and getting off the ball. Like, if I was in high school and I'm catching and I don't have a shot, I'd take 2 dribbles and I'd get off the ball. You know what I'm saying? But my 2 dribbles is aggressively going towards the hoop, like looking like I'm going to try and score, which I know I'm not trying to, but I just need to look that way so I can get you an open shot. You know what I'm saying? Or Khalil an open layup or you know what I'm saying? Like something for sticks to get off the glass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like
something
that.
Purposeful.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard of an adjustment.
Okay. And you played all 4 years there.
All 4 years, bro. I made mine quick.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, made mine quick.
So, but real quick, your sophomore year, you got some help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ice came, Kenny came.
Shout out the guys.
And then definitely, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out the guys.
Viz was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because it just never ended up being all of us on the floor at the same time.
Yeah.
Just never ended up being that way. Like, it was a grades issue or it was like coach was benching us for a game or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just could never end up on the floor at the same time. It's crazy what we could have made out of it.
I think he should have started all y'all at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was my junior year we had. It was me, Ice, Davon, Kenny.
And shout out to Quad too. He came through late, but
that's my guy.
He definitely, you know what I'm saying, hooped it up for y'all. So
Quad, big part of my life too, man. Big part of my college life.
Mob, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Those my
Josh,
guys.
The shooter.
K Slay,
you know
the butterfly guy.
You know what I'm saying? man. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, man. We had a good time up there, man.
Nah,
it was a good time.
What did you get a degree in, though?
Communications. I got a bachelor's in communication.
You using that?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Right now, I'm down at Cass High School. I'm the dean of discipline up there, and I'm the athletic director as well.
Okay. And before we get into Breakfast Club, your Breakfast Club, your work where you do the player development. But what I was gonna ask is, did you score 1,000 at Newberry?
No, I didn't score 1,000. I was close. I was in the 900s, but I was off though.
Okay.
Yeah, I was off. I didn't score 1,000 though.
Okay, so this player development, what made you start working kid? Like, how did you get into working kids out? Because the Ceejay I remember was just like, bro, I ain't doing that. I ain't coaching.
Honestly, bro, it's like right after I graduated from college, right? Mm-hmm. Right after I graduated from college, I ain't know what I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I got this bachelor's in communications, but I don't know where I'm gonna take it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And like the job hunting process ain't easy either.
Facts. It ain't.
Fazzy ended up becoming a coach though. Mm-hmm. No more Dana Barrows, who was the coach my senior year.
Yep.
Dana Barrows was the coach my senior year. No more Dana Barrows. You got Fazzy now.
How was it playing with him though?
Oh, it was
real
awful.
Quick to get into that.
God awful.
Why you say that?
It was god awful. The practices was just bad. You know what I'm saying? Like he's so accustomed to NBA stuff. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? Like he's thinking we getting in the gym on our own, doing our own skill work. So we going into practice and we like going over like just situationals and like just honestly like just going up and down almost. Oh, and it's like, yeah, like nah, we don't got the team for that.
Nah, we don't.
So we losing games. Like I got into it one time about that. Like like he's like came into the locker room one time we had lost to a team we wasn't supposed to lose to. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, man, I think I got to start switching up the practices. Like I treat y'all like NBA players. Like that might be on me. And like I stood up and was like, bro, I'm the captain of this team, bro. Like nobody asked you for no NBA practice, bro. Like we don't got the team for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
We coming off a bad season. We need you to come in here and try and turn stuff around, not be casual about stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the team for that.
Alberta's bag.
Yeah, we not that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need structure. We need help. Fact. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, bro. Like, what he was thinking he was inheriting wasn't really what he got. Yeah. He got the damn near bottom of the barrel of Division III basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he couldn't make nothing out of that. Yeah. You know? It's not on him, but it's really on the players, but that's just what we had. That's what Jelani brought to the school.
And I felt like y'all was frustrated because y'all side was more, we come from a city where it's just like, we love this. Like, this all we do. And we not saying that other side wasn't doing it, but
they just wasn't playing as hard.
Yeah. It felt
you know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like they didn't love it.
Yeah.
Like, at the time, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing without this basketball stuff.
Like, y'all would bark at them, and it's not like to say they wouldn't bark at y'all, but it wasn't.
It wasn't hitting home.
Like when you played at Dorchester, I came off the bench, but if you barked at us, we was coming at you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Absolutely. Let's fought. Go. Multiple fights in practice. I
feel the frustration.
Yeah, we would just scream off on them, and it wouldn't hit home. So one day I'm telling myself, like, I got nothing without this basketball shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of those kids did.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they had lives without basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they knew that.
That's fact.
So it didn't mean as much.
And when we go back to the city, whether we D3, D2, D1, you coming, what you do?
That's college basketball, bro.
What you do?
Coming home, and we only went to school at Brookline, bro. Coming home, Dorchester, bro, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And your uncle asks you how much you average or what's y'all record, and you telling them like a OFA. You like, huh?
Y'all ain't serious.
Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
my
cousin Lance Green, he scored 1,000 at Endicott. You know what I'm saying? Like, they won conference chips. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Yeah, like, what's going on at your school? What you doing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just couldn't keep up with it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it was making me, like, I was pissed. There was so many times, like, I'm going back to my dorm room and I'm packing my bags like I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? But then again, it's like, where you going? Yeah, it's like, where you going? I wasn't even smart enough to even try to, like, do no transfer stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to hit up another coach. Like, Other guys are probably smart enough to do that. I wasn't.
You just was staying.
I didn't have no knowledge of it, bro. I was loyal and I was thinking on a small scale, bro.
Yeah.
I keep going back to it because I was thinking so small at the time, bro.
So
small. You know what I'm saying? Like, so small at the time.
Nah, no funny. So, like, what age group do you work out? Do you work kids out? Like,
honestly, bro, I've done from, like, baby ballers to, you know what I'm saying, pros. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which one do you enjoy more?
Probably high school, going into college.
Really?
Yeah.
I do coaching a little bit. You know, I've dabbled in the coaching and whatever, but I like the elementary and middle school. Yeah, those are the games that get me jumping because the high school, I feel like they know too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just like when I was younger. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna fault them, but it feel like that. Like they coming off a little bit like, you don't know.
That's why I like doing it because I don't got those type of guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the guys that's willing to soak in the information and willing to work. Yeah. But you know, I got 2 twins play for the Spartans. Yeah. Like that's middle school. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I enjoy their process because I'm gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, watch them grow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Like when you catch them from that young and go up, I'm fine with that.
I enjoy that. But that middle school, 7th grade area, I enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not gonna hold you like I need some sort of skill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like trying to develop from a young age where you don't have no skill, where I'm working on basketball 1-on-1 every day. Mm-hmm. It makes the hours hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like coming off of coaching those first 3 years after college, coming off of coaching, I got right into next level. You know what I'm saying? So I'm training with next level.
And that's those where kids, you really got it in?
Yeah, that's where I really started to like, okay, I like this workout stuff because it's like you make your own schedule. You in the gym already, you know what I'm saying? You like being in the gym. And now you helping kids out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was always about. Fact. You know what I'm saying? I just want to help.
And shouts out to you for that, for real.
Yeah, for sure. Just want to help. That's it.
Facts.
But coming off working with them, it was like a lot of those kids need basketball 101.
They do.
A lot of those kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And
I like what Next Level, not to cut you off, I like what Next Level's doing. Shout out to Next Level.
Absolutely, bro.
And whoever's running that, what is it, Royce and
Ceejay. Those my guys. Those my guys. Without
really
them,
helping the city out,
without them, I'm not as good as a trainer. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to them for that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not as good as a trainer without them.
So how would you say the grind is?
I love it, bro.
Okay.
I love it, bro, because it's like I'm starting to see.
As a player, or is it a little different?
No, it's totally different. Totally different, bro. Because it's like somebody else's growth. You know what I'm saying? So
You're
it's
not
like
in the war.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's not stressful on you.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like watching like my twins play against Expressions. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's stressful. Like I'm tapping my foot like we need this dub. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I was feeling at the time. But like watching like Trey Norms or like Eli Yusuf and them, like watching them hoop is like, oh yeah, this is lit, bro. Like just seeing just seeing my little brothers go after it, you know what I'm saying? Like and just seeing them be successful. Yeah. It's like, dang, bro, like this past summer was probably my first summer, like that's when I got my gym. Really ended up really like working kids out. Like I got a full summer experience of that. You know what I'm saying? My own. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like my own. And I started to really fall in love with that because it's like, yeah, I'm starting to see the kids that I'm working out have success.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And then like I hooped before. I ain't really win no chips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't really.
But seeing the kids win chips and MVPs of leagues and tournaments and stuff like that is like, yeah, bro, that is nothing. There's nothing better than that right now.
Facts. And who started? So I want to get into who started Breakfast Club.
It was honestly something that me and Charlie, you know what I'm saying?
Was it like y'all was already working kids out and it was just like, yo, bro, we might as well start something up.
So it was like, Charlie's like, yo, man, I think.
And shout out to Charlie, that's another sniper.
That's my guy. And that's a Roxbury and a Dorchester connection for sure. Roxbury and Dorchester connection. You know what I'm saying? But I met Charlie off Davon. As a friend of a friend.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I, grateful for Davon because I know a lot of people from Davon. You know what I'm saying? But me and Charlie sitting down one day, Charlie's like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, thinking like, yo, we could work out kids on our own. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to do it for Breakfast Club. I mean, for Next Level. And I'm like, Nah, you totally right, bro. Like, we could definitely do that. Like, let's do it. And I'm not like, what we gonna call it? And like, we used to work out with Tony Lee early in the morning, 6 in the morning at the Tobin.
Yeah.
Tony Lee used to post it on Snapchat, like Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
that's where we got the name
Lee.
from. Yeah, shout out
The
Hattie.
bully.
That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Hattie did things for me outside of basketball as well.
Shout out to
That's
him
the
for
guy.
that.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? He really came up with the name Breakfast Club. He used to post it on Snapchat all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's where we really got it from. But Charlie was just like a master with the outside workouts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So our first summer doing it.
Y'all get it in, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all get it in. Y'all getting them kids fit right. And then y'all get it in the gym. So
absolutely.
They getting both aspects.
Yeah, we hit 2 days, man. Right. And that's me working summer school too. We getting 2 days, bro. Grinding it out in the summer.
For real. And y'all work out guys and girls, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Guys and girls.
So
we done
y'all make sure y'all get it in. Where are y'all located?
I'm located Tobin. We be at the Tobin and we be at Cash down in Phil's Corner.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Tobin, man, for the city kids. Y'all
absolutely. And that was a big reason why I did it. It's for those city kids. I needed to do it for the kids, you know what I'm saying, that's coming from the same neighborhood as me.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? There was too many gatekeepers growing up. People that wouldn't let you in the gym. People that ask for money to be in the gym. I ain't the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we running the business, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't the same way.
Yeah, that's true. And what do you help the players work on?
Honestly, I'm really, really starting to get into film now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm really starting to get into film now.
Okay.
So
we had Alex on here just previous, and he was talking about how he crazy with the film. You know what I'm saying? He get it in. I'm like, yo.
And A's probably more experienced than me with the film. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just getting started with the film, but I'm like, I like to watch people's misses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to watch the move you do into a miss. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we need to work on, because that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So the whole first hour of the workout, we doing that.
Yep.
We working on the stuff that you missing shots on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Perfect. And then that last half hour, we getting reps in of what you do well already.
Yep.
1 dribble pull-ups, 2 dribble pull-ups, 1 dribble step backs. You know what I'm saying? Like regular stuff. And then like compete after. You know what I'm saying? End of the workouts, compete. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I set mine up though.
Okay. And what's the challenge in training kids, you would say?
Honestly, it's like when I first started, it was I started with younger kids when I first started, so it was keeping their attention the whole time. That's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what group you? Because I did a 6 to probably like 8.
Around that age, from like 6 to 12. When we was, you know what I'm saying? That's like next level's demographic. You know what I'm saying? Young kids to middle school. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got high school kids, but it's not really a lot. You know what I'm saying?
And it's hard to keep, especially when you doing dribbling and maybe defense stuff. If it ain't anything with action and them shooting or doing a little crossover, they see their favorite player doing.
It was hard to keep their attention. But I see you working with the kids, bro, and I'm proud of you and happy for you, bro. Absolutely.
Shout out to you for that.
Absolutely, for sure.
So what would you say is a weakness in of your training that you need to work on?
Right now, I think it's more so of handles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't focus a lot on handles. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, like when I get the kids with the skill, they kind of already have it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And big thing for me is if you taking shots, you got to be able to hit shots to stay on the floor.
You definitely
You know what I'm saying? So if you're taking shots, you got to be able to hit them. So when you come in the gym, be ready. We're going to get them up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get good game reps too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I do 3-shot series, 5-shot series.
Okay.
Where you just continue going. You know what I'm saying? But it's game shots. It's a catch and shoot in the corner. It's a fade. It's a lift. It's a curl. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I those are the type of shots that these kids take in games. So that's what you know what I'm saying? Those are the type of shots that we work on.
Okay. And what would you say is a strength?
Definitely shots. Okay. Definitely shots. We get them up. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And like the work speaks for itself. Like these kids is, you know what I'm saying? Like I seen Yusuf full speed down the court, stop and pop for a mid-range. You know what I'm saying? There. Like that's a tough shot. Like people don't know how tough that shot is. He's moving full speed, left hand, ball on his left hand, full speed down the court,
stop on the dime
and hit a mid-range shot. You know what I'm saying? Like those are shots that we shoot though. You know what I'm saying? Full speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we take game reps.
True. So what would you say, is it, not what would you say, but is your goal to get a gym or would you think about coaching too or not?
Honestly, I don't really like to coach.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We just talked about it before we got on the air. He was like, I'd rather travel.
Yeah, I don't really like to coach because honestly, I feel like coaches gotta lie to you to some degree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coaches gotta coddle you. You know what I'm saying? Trainers is not for that. You got your coach for that. You know what I'm saying? Trainers is for, I need to let you know what you're not doing well. This is why you're not playing. You know what I'm saying? This is why you're not on the ball. Fact. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm here for. Okay. So don't just expect us to be in the workout and then say, oh, good shot, good shot, good shot. No, it's not that. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, no, you took a good shot, but your footwork's wrong. Fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that might be, you might have hit the shot, but you ain't shoot it the right way. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do the move the right way.
You didn't go as hard.
Yeah, you're not going game speed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm there for. I'm not there for all the, you know what I'm saying? That's the work. You know what I'm saying? I'm there for the work.
Facts. And besides training kids, what else do you do?
Honestly, I'm a homebody, bro. I can't even front, bro.
Chilling in the crib watching the games?
Bro. Chilling in the crib. I'm a big, still basketball fan, bro. I watch a lot of basketball. NBA?
Yeah.
Right now, I got to say Milwaukee Bucks. But, you know, with our recent news of Kyrie Irving being able to play in home games, it gets real tricky.
It does.
Yeah, it gets real tricky. It gets real scary.
So you got Bucks coming out the East. Who you got coming out the West?
Honestly, it don't really matter to me. It don't really matter to me.
Because the East gonna win.
I think the East wins regardless. It don't really matter to me. I don't even really watch West games unless it's Steph Curry or John Morant.
Facts.
I don't even like watching the Suns play. And they're like the best team almost in the NBA, but I don't like to watch them play. They play like the Spurs. It's boring.
Yeah, sure.
I need to see John Morant high flying or Steph Curry shooting from half court.
Letting it go. And you also an athletic director at...
Yeah, Cash. Absolutely.
Cash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The athletic director. It's my first year. Mm-hmm. For sure.
How's that?
It's something, you know what I'm saying, that I put on my resume. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got an end goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you asked me about a gym or, like, I don't have an end goal. Yeah. Like, yeah, when it comes to, like, training, like, I want to be able to travel for it. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to call me, like, a pro.
So you don't want to be having a gym. You want to be able to just...
I don't need the gym. You know what I'm saying? The gym is to get me to where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the gym is a necessity for the kids in the city.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I know people that, you know, that is working towards getting a gym in the city. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have those conversations. So I know people that's working towards that. But my next step is one to be able to get a call like, yo, I need you, you know what I'm saying, Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? I need you out there for 2.5 weeks. I need to work. I'm about to go.
Is your goal to work out college or college like D1 high athletes or like NBA?
Like
or a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? Even like a pro, like an overseas pro. You know what I'm saying? Like come home, you know what I'm saying? God could be from Chicago, come home from Chicago, but you know, get a call. You going to Istanbul or you going to China in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Yo, I need you to come here. I need you to work me out in Chicago for these next 2 weeks before I go out here to China because, you know what I'm saying, I got to get right. I got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what and eventually that's what I want from that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, like, being an athletic director, it's something to put on my resume. Fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on my resume. 27 years old, right out of college. I was probably the youngest head assistant coach ever in college basketball. You know what I'm saying? At 23. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I coached 2 years at Newberry. It got shut down. I coached a year at Mass Bay. You know what I'm saying? I sent kids in IAA. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I, like, put them on scholarships. You know what I'm saying? Like, had those conversations with coaches.
Oh, so
you know what I'm saying?
Like, pushing it.
Oh, absolutely. So, like, 27 now, like, I'm dean of discipline and athletic director. Like, it's something to put on my resume. But you know what I'm saying? Like, in 2 years, I could want to, you know, maybe I'm going to try and, you know, go interview for this athletic director position in a college somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Or you
like,
could be getting that call from somebody in the city like, yo, I need this workout, and it could be in the A or high D1.
Just goes back to me as a kid, just taking it day by day.
You
know what I'm saying? Like I'm not big on thinking ahead. I don't get too high. I don't get too low.
You just worry about
I just worry about what's going on right now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like I got a pretty good grasp on things right now, so that's just where I'm at with it.
Facts. Well, Ceejay, we appreciate you for coming to T3MU TV, bro.
My God.
I ain't never told nobody this, but you one of my favorite players.
My
you know
God.
what I'm saying, bro?
Know the vibes.
You do it all. You could play mate. You could shoot. And, dog, you one of my favorite players.
Yes,
you
sir,
always
bro.
be looking for me.
You know the vibes.
You feel me? When we get on that court, we let it rip.
Dino
Them nights at Pine, bro. You
Dino
feel
gonna
me?
get shots with me, man.
You feel me?
Nero gonna get shots
bro.
with me.
You know, we've been through wars. You know what I'm saying? Been through a couple arguments.
Absolutely.
Been through, the BS, but
yeah.
he always been here for bro, so I got love for him, and we glad that you came up and showed us some love, bro.
Yeah, T3MU, we up.
You know what I'm saying?
The vibes.
So make sure y'all like and subscribe, man, and we'll see us next episode.
Know the vibes.
You know that.